Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today I just wanted to sit down and talk about my all-time favorite books, the ones that I keep on thinking about even after finishing them. The first book that I want to talk about is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. The story is based in Afghanistan and it is about friendship between two boys, Amir and Hassan. Even though they share a very close bond, there's also a difference in their social status. So one fine day, Amir wants to fight and win this local kite fighting tournament, and Hassan, being a very loyal friend, wants to help him into winning the tournament. None of the boys knew what would happen to Hassan that afternoon, and this incident would shatter their lives. The story is basically about friendship, guilt, and distance. If anybody is left who has not read this book, go ahead, read it, you will not regret it. The next book that I want to talk about is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. The story is very quiet and emotional, and it focuses on emotions, feelings, and growth. I will not say that the story is very fast paced. After reading the first 50 pages, I did not know this would make to my all-time favorite list, but it did, because the story is so emotionally deep, and it is about understanding your feelings and understanding who you are. Coming to the story is about two boys, Aristotle and Dante, who meet each other during summer and they become friends. They're very different from each other. They have different personalities. While Aristotle is a very quiet and introvert kind of a guy, Dante is a very outgoing and extrovert kind of a guy. But they enjoy each other's company and gradually they become very good friends. Even though the story is slow, I did not feel for a single moment that I want to stop reading. The story is so good. So yes, this is my second recommendation. If anybody wants to read a very emotionally deep story, I think this is also an option. Of course, read The Kite Runner. This is a non-negotiable. But after reading this, I would say you can go for this. It's a very nice book. The next book that I want to talk about is Nipader Bari by Avik. The story revolves around Nipa and her mother. So one day, while Nipa was coming back after giving her class 10th examinations, she got to know that her father got married to her mother's distant sister. Even though the decision was solely made by her father, Nipa and her mother had to face a lot of consequences, which included people talking behind their back and people talking a lot about their lives and trying to interfere into their lives. So the story is basically about how Nipa and her mother navigates through their life, though they face a lot of hardships and a lot of judgment by other people. So I think whoever reads Bengali books, I would request them to go ahead and try this one out. You will not regret this. It is a very fast-paced book. After you finish one chapter, you will not be able to hold yourself from starting the other chapter. So I would recommend this as well. The next book that I want to talk about is The Pumpkin Spice Café by Laurie Gilmore. This book is a warm hug. I will not recommend this book to somebody who is looking to start reading because it requires a bit of patience, but it is a very wholesome book. And I have enjoyed it personally. But if somebody is into reading and has been thinking if they should pick this book up or not, definitely go ahead, pick it up. You will feel great after reading this book. This does not have a very huge impact, but the story is very wholesome, very cute, and it is set in a small town which gives a very cozy and warm vibe. The book is about a woman named Jenny who moves to a small town called Dream Harbor, wherein she runs a small cafe. Now the cafe is gifted to Jenny by her aunt. Now on the other hand, Logan is a local farmer at Dream Harbor, and he is the kind of a guy who avoids gossips. Jenny's arrival disrupts his routine and somehow he's drawn towards her. So the story is about Jenny settling down in a small town, finding love and new experiences. I will say it's a one-time read kind of a story, but you will not regret it. Go ahead, pick it up and give it a read. Now coming to the second last book of this video, it's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I think I'm the last person to read this book and everybody has read it. So I don't think I'll have to recommend this book to anybody. But if anybody is left and if anybody is thinking whether they should, give this book a chance, yes, you should definitely give this book a chance. Now the story is about a murder case that had happened 5 years ago in this town, wherein a schoolgirl, Andy Bell, was murdered by her boyfriend Salil Singh. Now, Pip, who is the main character of the story, wants to pick up this murder case as her final year project and wants to solve it. So while she works on it for her school project, she realizes there are a lot of dirty secrets and conspiracies and a lot of people involved in this murder case, and maybe Salil Singh is not the one who actually murdered Andy Bell. Now the story is about Pip solving this murder case which was already closed 5 years back. The story is very fast-paced, very interesting, and it is unputdownable. So I've read the other 2 books from the series and this is my favorite. Though Good Girl Bad Blood is also nice, but this is a 10 on 10 and maybe that is a 8.5 out of 10, but definitely give this a read. Coming to the last book of this video, The Housemaid's Secret by Freida McFadden. Now I might get hate for saying that this is my favorite book and not this. But yes, I loved this book, but when I read the second book, I realized that I think I like this book more than the first one. I definitely enjoyed that, but I loved this. Now the story is about Millie, who's a housemaid and who gets a job at Mr. Douglas Garrick's house. Now on the first day of her job, Mr. Garrick's comes and informs her that she's not allowed to go to the guest bedroom because his wife, Mrs. Garrick's, is ill and is staying in the guest bedroom. So initially she thinks that she'll stay away from all these matters because in the past she has faced a lot of consequences. So this time she thinks she will stay away from all these matters, but eventually she gives in. Now I will not give any more spoilers, it is for you to read, and I will tell you there is a huge debate as to which book is better, this or this. I liked both, but I am more inclined towards this one. So if you have read the first book, give this book a try as well. You will definitely like it. These were my all-time favorite books. Now I am going to read a lot of books in the future, so maybe I'll make a part 2 of all-time favorite books very soon. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.